What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. And it's time to get our merc on. We're back with Thorium Mercs, and it's time to jump in and have some fun. So, last time we did a couple of missions, had some fun. We've got a full-on assault lance going on. Let's just check our pilots real quick before we do anything else. Oh, I'm tempted to go with called shot bonus for me. Might as well.
Confirmed, Commander.
Bloodwind. Piloting will probably be a good thing since you're one of our scouts.
Training complete.
Bullfrog isn't ready for anything yet.
Good to go.
Neither is Die.
Commander.
Phoenix. Let's get you a little bit more base weapon hit, because that's always going to be a good thing.
Receiving you.
Our other pilots are all looking pretty good. We do have to repair a couple of our mechs after the last few engagements. Our Thunderlord will take 2 days, and our Zeus should only take 2 days after that, so we can wait the 4 before we go on to another mission. And since we're rocking a fairly large balance as far as our sea bills go, we can probably upgrade and get a little bit more going on for us. So we only have 10 mech tech points right now and 7 medical. The 7 medical, of course, is because we helped out those travelers who were in need. Let's grab the next level of automation.
Roger that, Commander.
Get our mech points up to the blasphemous number of 13. We'll have to deal with that. So let's go back to the Argo itself, and we'll wait the 4 days. Get our mechs back into fighting shape and see how that works out for us. Alright, let's see what we got for contracts available to us. Since we just helped out Lady Arano, we don't really have much in the way of things to do. So we got a destroy base, an escort. I do not like doing escort missions. Another destroyed base. Looks like they're sending us after a lot of base missions, but this one's in a tundra, so we might as well go do it. Have a little bit of fun. Get a few of our lesser skilled pilots into the cockpits and see what we can do. So we got our A-team up on the line right now, but our junior pilots are to a point where we can start using them for other things. So, Tyr, we're going to plop you in place of Ryan. Yelena, you're 5s across the board. Let's throw you into that Battle Master. And Die, you can take over command of the Highlander for this one, and that means Bullfrog's going to swap out for Bloodwind. Take our quote-unquote B-team, end quote. Please don't hurt me, guys and girls, because, yeah, that would be unfortunate. And let's drop into this mission, see what we get. Alright, this is an automated warning. You are entering a restricted area. Withdraw or you'll be fired upon. Yeah, because that's going to be totally effectual in getting us to go. I don't know, Commander. They seem really serious. Maybe we should... I'm kidding. Let's wreck some stuff. Sir Meyer, you are awesome. Alright, so, Tyr, you are our scout. Let's just take a quick look at what we're going after here. There's going to be a garrison in this area. We'll have a height advantage, but no real cover. So we should probably use this hill to our advantage in all that we can do, get up higher. And then we got to destroy the base, and there's probably turrets down there as well. So let's advance to the edge of this forest. This is our Zeus, so we'll keep it in cover. Put Yelena and Die. They may not be as skilled as our other mech warriors, but we're still rocking 3 assault mechs and a heavy, so I'm not too worried. We got an enemy vehicle up there.
Commander. Location confirmed.
Let's put our Thunderbolt up on the hill a little bit so we can see a mech and whatever the vehicle is. We'll use our Zeus next and its long-range missiles to deal with them. So it's a heavy mech. It's acting in initiative 2, or it could be an assault mech that's got the recon ability. It's got to be a heavy vehicle as well.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
So we got 3 heavy vehicles and
Standing by.
something else going on.
I
Alright, so Bullfrog, let's get you to come up. Launch off a salvo of missiles at that urban assault vehicle. First blood belongs to us in this case.
Orders?
Now, Yelena, you only have short-range weaponry, so we're going to move you over onto this side
Confirmed.
and brace you. Our Highlander, however, should have some LRMs on it, and they're 20++, so
Moving out.
jumping in here, maybe this will destroy the enemy vehicle, give us a small advantage here.
It's go time.
Exposed the structure, but didn't destroy it. I think we're actually going to reserve tier and see what the enemy mech does. The mech is the only thing that really bothers me here. And he's kind of put himself in a bad situation. He might have cover from those woods, but we got 3 assault mechs up on higher ground. Alright, tier, this may technically put you in harm's way,
Copy that.
but let's deal with whatever this mech is. And it's a dragon. Go for a shot on its head. Alright, Bullfrog. You have multi-targeting.
Confirmed.
So let's use that multi-targeting to our advantage. Maybe take that vehicle out, as well as hitting the dragon.
Splitting fire.
Okay, we didn't get exactly what we wanted there. Now we know from personal experience that dragons do not have the best armor in the world.
Standing by.
Alright, Yelena, bring that Battle Master to bear.
Engaging.
And Dai, you don't have the piloting skills to get too close. But you do have multi-target.
Jumping.
So we'll jump jet you over to here. Long-range missiles on the vehicle, and everything else on the dragon.
Aye, aye.
Urban assault vehicle's taking a heck of a lot of damage and not dying. That took out the autocannon and the torso on that dragon, so we're not in a bad position for as far as it goes. This will be the first shots back, I think.
Systems holding.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Alright, Tyr. Let's get you up on the ridge here.
On my way.
You do not have multi-target. Well, let's see if we can knock this dragon out.
Roger that.
That'll work.
Hostile eliminated.
Enemy mech down, which means we can focus on the rest of the vehicles that are out here. Bulldog isn't really worrying to any of the mechs we have on field. Especially since we can keep this Thunderbolt back and use it as a radar replacement, because of Tyr's skills.
Major armor loss.
That was a rather ineffectual strike from that particular
Orders.
bad guy. We'll use Dai first. Put our long-range stuff on
Firing
the
on
Bulldog.
multiple enemies.
Man, that gallant urban assault vehicle is really holding up. But that Bulldog sure as heck didn't, so...
Reporting. One less vehicle.
That's a sniper turret. Can see us because, well, they've got a vehicle in range.
Receiving you.
Battlemaster is way too hot to do what we want it to do right now. So let's use our Zeus.
Firing a full salvo.
It's kind of a waste of missiles, but with how long that Gallant had survived, it's probably a good idea to take it out. It won't be able to do anything. Now we can take Yelena, sprint her around to this side, and let her cool off a little bit.
They'll retreat.
Alright, Tyr, you are getting pretty high on your heat threshold, so we'll back you off just a little bit. Put your evasion back up, and sensor lock this vehicle. Just a striker.
Reporting. Minimal damage. Receiving you.
Put you up on top of the hill there, Bullfrog, and see what we can do to eliminate that striker.
All weapons are go.
Didn't completely kill it.
Commander?
We can bring our Battle Master back down now. Yelena does not have the same heat dissipation as the other pilots who tend to fly, or walk that mech. Fly. Playing too many games in space.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
This should drop us out of combat, though. And we're going to use Tyr as our scout, of course. And cool off all of our mechs while we're doing this.
Move into position.
So let's let the assault mechs do their run. And there's one of the turrets that we were pretty much expecting to see.
Affirmative.
Not going to be a whole lot of salvage, scrap, or anything really that vital for us in this mission.
Ready for orders.
So this should be the absolute limits of the range for the turret. We can sensor lock it.
Got a lock.
Sniper turret, that would explain the PPCs.
What's up, boss? Roger that.
We'll let the Zeus take the first pot shot at it. If I can click on the right thing, of course.
Engaging with target.
Now he's in line of sight of another turret. Well, we're inside of this turret so the other turret can shoot us.
Good to go.
You've got the Highlander's long-range weaponry, so finish that off, would you? Kind of a waste of missiles, but we're not too worried about that. That was one thing that I did like about the Mech Commander series, as opposed to Battletech, was that your ammunition actually had price tags attached to it.
On the move. Aye,
Let's try and keep everybody in the woods here.
Roger.
Affirmative.
This is pretty much the easiest part of this mission right now.
Standing by.
We can stand perfectly still. That's probably a standard sniper turret. And just launch all of our long-range weaponry at it.
Commander. Firing.
Not sure if Yelena has the range necessary to deal with that turret from here, but she does have a PPC, so might as well fire it.
Target confirmed. That turret is gone.
And that'll leave Die free to hit one of the first buildings and start chewing through them.
Aye, aye. Target confirmed.
I almost feel bad for all of the non-coms that are in the structures, but
Fresh real estate available.
it's still better than getting orbital bombardment dropped on your head.
Commander.
We'll advance Tyr up to the edge of the woods. It's kind of not using the Thunderlord to its full advantage,
Locked on.
but it's allowing us to do this without any incoming damage of our own.
Good to go. Position confirmed.
Alright, Bullfrog, we'll use what we can on both of the targets that are down here. We definitely don't want that turret firing back at us. LRM turrets are nasty.
Ready for orders. On my way.
PPC and 2 lasers should finish that LRM turret off. Which they did, and then the other lasers can go into the building. And the SRMs, of course.
Waiting for orders.
Bring the Highlander around. Basically a structure bash this
Locking
entire
on
time.
target. One less structure.
And by wiping out the Op-4, or opposing
Order.
force, it's a light shredder turret.
Affirmative.
So let's see if our weapons can actually take it down.
Firing on target.
And now all we gotta do is destroy that last building and we're good.
Waiting for orders. Heading out. Target confirmed.
I thought we had missed with our autocannon there for a second because it was down below.
I'm coming in hot.
Sir Meyer, you're gonna notice that the Op-4 is done, so you can just pull us out right now. Fairly simple mission to start us off with, but it's always good. Got a bunch of kills listed up on our kill boards. I'm not really looking at the Dragon, but we'll take that AC-10++ and the LRM-10++, and take that SRM. The stability damage on both of those is really awesome. And we still got the Dragon part anyway, and the SRM-2++. So, I'm happy with that. We are going to have to design specific mechs for these pilots eventually here. See what we can do with them. We took literally no damage, really, just armor. So let's check and see if that actually got them any levels. Well, any experience. I did for Bullfrog, so might as well up his minimum range.
Go.
Die didn't get in on it.
Commander.
Tier, we want to get up to Ace Pilot so she can be an even better scout. And
I'm ready for
Yelena,
orders.
been using you mostly as a sniper, so
Training
maybe we'll
complete.
build you around autocannons. Breaching shot would be really awesome. We'll build you an autocannon boat. Which means we're going to need you to get guts as you go along too to get that recoil penalty down. But let's check our contracts here. We don't even really have to change planets. Where was that battle? It's 3 Skulls in Badlands. Might as well do that, since we don't have Lady Arano's contract up just yet. And we'll throw our more veteran pilots back into the seat. I do so love flying. I keep saying flying. Piloting the... Doesn't seem right for some reason. There we go. Piloting the Highlander. It's probably one of my favorite Intersphere mechs. And if we can finish this mission up quickly enough. Commander, the engine singers I am getting from these guys are bigger than I was leading to expect. Ooh, that is a catapult and a Wolverine. I wouldn't mind taking that catapult. Can you get eyes on target, Meyer? What are we dealing with here? Let's see what I can do in the meantime. Be careful. Okay, so we know what the 2 heavy mechs are. A little bit of unintentional intel.
Affirmative. Got it.
Roger that.
I got a Leopard inbound with Comstar markings. We expecting company? No, we aren't, Commander. Heads up, you may have additional hostiles headed your way. Great, enemy reinforcements. So that's the catapult. I think that's actually the prelude to the Timberwolf that the clans
For a
use.
tactical advantage.
Or the Magcat, or the Magcat Mark II. All of which are pretty much the same mech, only with slightly different variations on them. Alright, so we've got a full enemy heavy lance.
Awaiting orders.
I'm not too worried about that Wolverine. That is a Thunderlord, or Thunderbolt.
Target locked.
Focus our fire on it first and take it down.
Yes, Commander.
Bloodwind, of course, is in the Zeus.
Heading out.
Assault mech versus heavy, the assault wins. Might makes right in
Roger
most
that.
cases. And we've already exposed the structure on it.
Standing by. No problem.
Let's
On
get
my
our
way.
Battle Master going up a little bit.
Confirmed.
LRM explosion!
That's the way we do it.
And that's a enemy heavy down. Which means, if I come up into these woods right here, even though I'm going to be shooting past another assault mech, if I go with a precision strike, might as well go for the headshot. Wolverine's got hurt a little bit. Ha! I told you I was my restoration comms payoff. Looks like walking salvage, lads. Mercenary commander, eject your people and leave the mechs and you'll be allowed to live. I don't think that's gonna happen. Crap, commander. This just got complicated. Engage new targets and I'll let our employers know their comms are compromised. Those looked like they were all the same mech. There's the catapult. That's the mech I want to salvage. I don't know if these two groups are going to fight each other. They are not allied, apparently.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
Get Ryan to duck over here a little bit. We do not want an overheat. Let's actually remove the large laser from the list. Go for one of the legs.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Should be their other heavy moving around that flank. We can always fall back behind this mountain too. So they've got a couple of heavies themselves. There's their Wolverine moving up. Might take a bit of damage while we back off a little bit.
Took a hard hit
Try and
there.
stay in the woods with our assault mechs and then pull Ryan back on her next turn. Not too worried about these guys just yet.
Standing by. Location confirmed.
Alright, blood. See what kind of havoc you can cause with... Oh, I got a machine gun crit. No ammo
Critical hit,
explosion?
Commander.
Kind of hoping we get an ammo explosion, but... Jump over here. I'll take some more shots at that catapult. There's an arm and torso destroyed that takes down the PPCs. And there's the leg gone. So that's 2 injuries on that pilot. At this point, I don't think they can really do much to hurt them beyond that. It will drop it down in the initiative order, though.
Yes, Commander.
Phoenix, you're very, very near overheat. Could see what that enemy lance over there is. But... I'd much rather back you off a tiny bit. Go for the other leg. Turn your PPC off. Turn off whatever we have to get you back underneath your heat threshold. Well, that works.
Hostile eliminated.
There's the MG ammo explosion we were hoping for. Now Wolverine's going to pull around onto the top of that cliff. Got a hate on for Ryan, apparently. pull her back out of the way when this is all said and done. These enemy lances are going down way faster than I thought they would.
Moving to position. We'll go.
Alright, there goes an arm.
Scored a critical hit.
Which reduces that Wolverine's ability to engage us. We still don't know what this last mech is, but I'm really hoping we get some good salvage out of that catapult. And it's a laser back, so I'm not worried about it at all. So Shadowhawk. And they are going to fight each other. So there's a torso destroyed on the Wolverine. There's another Shadowhawk, so maybe they're a bunch of Shadowhawks and some other stuff? Not sure what this 60-ton mech is. That's far too few missiles to be a catapult, so I'm officially no longer worried. Might as well use the Highlander for its intended purpose. So we've got 3 enemy Shadowhawks. This one does not have any evasion on it.
All weapons committed.
Well, it definitely didn't feel good for that Shadowhawk.
Yes, Commander. Move order received.
Let's see if we can split our fire a little bit. See what happens with that.
Copy that.
If we can knock that Shadowhawk 2H down, so one less threat we have to deal with on that side of the field. Oh, no explosion noises. Very disappointing. Phoenix, for you, however, need you to get cooled off a little bit, so let's just run you back into cover. Let you cool down. There's the laser back coming in. It's probably going to shoot at us. With a single medium laser. That is almost disappointing. Enemy Shadowhawk moving up. Good news is that we're not too worried about Shadowhawks in general.
Standing by.
And let's
Copy
back
that.
you off just a little bit. You're way, way too hot to do anything really effective for us. So let's sensor lock. Might as well sensor lock the laser back. Let your heat drop down. It's the enemy Shadowhawks that are going to be moving right now. There's our Wolverine target gone. That really did nothing to affect us. And it's a quick draw. I can just jump the Highlander back down, or over to here and take a headshot over at our laserback friend. Might as well do that first.
Engaging jump jets.
Since we're going with all long-range weaponry right now.
Engaging.
Get 2 breaching shots going. Oh! We got a head destroyed from a single shot. That works. I love Gauss rifles.
Good to go.
Bloodwind will move you over here. I'm actually chuckling to myself about that. That's incredibly awesome. Turn your large laser off.
Affirmative.
Boom, headshot.
Think I hit something good.
Gotta love it. I know it's childish, it's immature, but let's face it, it's funny.
Moving to position.
Nothing like an aluminum slug coming from that kind of distance away. And Phoenix, let's hope you actually take care of this guy. Well, you got his leg. Just gonna
That
knock
hit
him over.
something good.
It's gotta be a jarring experience getting knocked over in a mech. So this should be both of their Shadowhawks moving in. Singly, the Shadowhawk is not a danger to any of the mechs that we're rocking right now. Together,
Minimal damage
those
on that.
autocannons they have can be a bit
Awaiting
of a
orders.
pain.
Move order confirmed.
I don't know if you'll be able to use all of your weapons there, Ryan.
Target locked.
Well, there's an arm and torso
Reporting
gone.
critical hit.
The Shadowhawk on the ground is definitely not having a good day. That Laserback still had a way worse day. Just out of nowhere, a munition the size of a small vehicle hitting you right in the cockpit. Not a good day at all. Is there going to be anything left of that cockpit to scrape stuff out of? That's the real question. You guys are almost in melee range for a couple of our heavies. Oh, you actually got past our armor. That's not nice. Not nice at all.
Engaging jump jets.
Might as well jump the Highlander down. Very aware that we're going to be doing some heated stuff. Let's split our fire.
Engaging multiple targets.
Wow, that... Okay, that works. I'm seemingly on a roll right now.
Orders. Position confirmed.
And Bloodwind, we don't need you to do much, but that Shadowhawk's about to go down. So, in fact, let's split it so your LRMs are the only thing hitting that
Affirmative.
Shadowhawk. 'Cause it should knock it over. Well, Torso Destroyed will help, and that should set it over. So that's 2 injuries on its pilot. It's a pretty effective way of taking out enemy mechs without completely destroying them.
Orders.
And Phoenix, you are just out of range to melee. So let's advance you up. You should have a nice shot at the downed Shadowhawk. Pour some damage into it. It's okay if you hit one of our assault men. Oh, Phoenix just got hurt from a headshot. But the canopy on
Commander.
our mechs is a heck of a lot better than the canopies on yours, apparently.
On the move.
Now, Ryan, we know that you're pretty hot as is and that your leg is exposed. How much can we turn off and still allow you to fire?
Affirmative.
Alright, there's Shadowhawk standing back up. Not a big deal right now. Let's see what their quick draw is going to do.
Damn it. Commander, I'm hit.
And their quick draw hurt themselves. I can't get into melee with him just yet. We can set up for the next turn. Let's see if we can get rid of this Shadowhawk. Bloodwind, you're still running a little bit hot. Let's back you off just a tiny bit. Get you to go for a headshot.
Firing on target.
Standing by.
Phoenix,
I copy.
he shot your canopy, so give him a good shot. Oh, and that's Ryan knocked over.
I'm hit. Standing by.
She's just gonna get back up, but that's kind of a bad situation.
All right. I'm up again. Reduce mobility. Let's see how you like this.
There's a jump jet destroyed on the quick draw.
Target's taking a critical hit.
If it's smart, it will move around and not do anything. Did it just put itself into shutdown? The times we wish we had something with a flamer on it. Let's slow him down a little bit. Or straight up kill him.
No retreat.
Point blank Gauss rifle round to the back. Yeah, I could see how that could be considered very unhealthy. Phoenix, let's get you around behind, and we might as well precision strike him too. We have a lot of morale right now.
Got the angle. Take the shot.
There's an SRM ammo explosion. Alright, I suppose that's a good lesson to learn. On a patrol, anything can happen. Let's debrief in orbit, Commander.
Mission successful.
So we're gonna have to repair our Thunderlord. Another fair, large amount of inventory for us. Ryan's gonna be out for a month, and Phoenix is gonna be out for half a month. It's Phoenix and me that we're cleaning up on that one. Alright, so we are going to take the K2 salvage, because I would love to start being able to field a K2. So Thunderbolt 5SE. We could get a 2D Shadowhawk, though. That's not worth as much as those LRMs. We're going to be refitting a whole bunch of stuff. And we got another 2H partial salvage, too, so that's pretty good. Alright, Lady Arano's contract to repel the Thorium assault on Panzer is up and ready for review in the command center. We should follow up whenever you think we're ready. I think we're going to be doing one more merc contract this week. Since the last few episodes of Thorium Mercs have been going on to about an hour. Almost an hour anyway, and we're about a half hour in, almost 40 minutes in. So let's take a quick look at our pilots. Might as well get Blood with an extra spot of health.
Orders.
Can't upgrade my weapon skills just
Waiting
yet.
for orders.
Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Ryan, we'll get you another spot of health.
Yes, Commander.
Balance out tier a little bit.
Waiting for orders.
And we look pretty good there. And we'll reset our mechs while we're at it. By which I mean we'll replace the leg on our Thunderlord. Did cost us a couple of heat sinks. That's not too bad overall, though. It's going to take 5 days to repair it.
Log and note. Shouldn't be too hard.
Let's check what we got in storage as far as heavies go. We have a Dragon, which we don't want to do, and a couple of quick draws. We have both the 4G and the 5A. And we don't have enough parts to create... I would love to get the Highlander up. Or not the Highlander, the Awesome. It would be a great mech to add to our loadout, we could make this an assault mech, like a full-on brawler, and it would be great. Can't do that right now. Not really much else that we can do. So I think that's where we're going to call it for this week, guys. A little bit shorter, but we've had 3 very long Thorium Merc episodes in a row, so balance it out with this one. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, be part of this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.